Today, I am going to talk about signs of spiritual attack, psychic attacks, and how to know if someone casts a love spell on you. I learned this from a Spanish website. Just looking out to see what was going on with me. Okay, first of all, I like to say that you are having these feelings because something or someone is altering your perception, and worse than that, your free will. This is why all this is happening. Now, I want to make this point. This is not what I wrote down, but I want to make this point. Okay? For those who feel like they're targeted or against or one person somewhere, okay, might have started this. The rest, they're letting you run with your imagination. Basically, I feel that in my situation, it's probably one person who invited other people, her own people into it. But the thing is, a lot of it is like you are imagining it, and that's the purpose. That's the reason why they're doing all this, to get you to go crazy, to get you to live miserable the way they are, and that kind of stuff. So anyway, signs of spiritual attack. Loss of spiritual desire, or you turn away from your faith or your own beliefs. They're trying to convince you to see things their way, and even though most of us would not fall for it, there are some people who will fall for it. You feel physical fatigue. Remember that we are all made of body, soul, and spirit. If your mind is weak, it allows other things to get into your mind, which is your soul, which in turn allows other things or which in turn allows things to negatively affect your spirit. Okay, I hope I made sense there because I'm not repeating it. You feel a lack of like everything. These are times when it seems all your resources dry up at the same time. It could be loss of a job, but if you are looking for a job, you seem, you can't find one. But even if you're working, the money that used to work for you before all of a sudden is just not enough. This is to keep your mind on money, which makes you vulnerable and easy to fall into temptations. You feel overwhelmed and helpless. It is all habits and lifestyles resurface, pulling away from healthy relationships to go back to old unhealthy relationships. Number 6, feeling confused. Don't know what's happening, who is doing it, why they're doing it, and if they're even doing it. You're steady wondering about the truth, why you did this or why they did that, etc. is not your usual state of being. But what I mean by that is that you just steady thinking all the time, and that's to keep you distracted from being creative and being the person that you usually are. Okay. Feeling targeted, or that lots of people are out to get you. Feeling manipulated and controlled. And with this, I would also say feeling threatened. I got this information online, and I thought it was useful because I know that these are the feelings that I was feeling. You will feel as if someone, this is me, you feel as if someone is trying to back you into a corner to extract a negative reaction out of you. Don't fall for it. Or to get you to do what they want or behave in a way where things are going to turn out, they're going to turn out bad for you, detrimental for you. And please don't react, and you have to know that something funny is going on. But with all this going on, you're not sure where it either originated from or why, because you're not that type of person. You have not done something that bad to anyone. The thing is that these evil demons, they don't care if you're a good person. In fact, they're probably messing with you because you're a good person. Because you show them love. Because they can't turn you into one of them. That's why they're messing with you. Number 10, you experience sudden or severe changes, especially in areas of health, finances, or in relationship. patterns of recurring negative events, severe discouragement, and you feel intimidated and you feel fearful. In general, it is a battle of in the mind or a lot of negative overthinking. I know that's true. Now, signs of psychic attacks. You feel exhausted and followed by like a deep sleep. You question your sanity. You have bad dreams and dreams of being attacked. Wondering if you are hypnotized. I know I was. You feel extreme fears that are unrealistic. Like people are watching you or following you around. Like I said, whatever it was, it might have started by one of these devils, demons, bad spirits, and it just the rest could be. I am not saying that I don't believe it happened or that it's happening to you or anything like that. I'm saying a lot of it we are thinking that it's happening when it's not happening because of that one person who started something. That's the point I'm trying to make. You feel much better after a bath. These are signs of psychic attacks, remember. And feeling like you can't control your movement or thoughts. This is because they are altering your perception and your free will. I said that earlier. How do you know if someone casts a spell on you? You will probably feel a lot of the feelings that I just mentioned, okay? However, if someone casts a love spell or a soul tied on you, now there are people in religion that I've heard a video before and they describe it differently. And it makes sense to me. I understand that part, but this is what I'm going to talk about. If you have anyone in your life that is not your usual type of person, like somebody that you would usually date, this person has a hold on you. It's like everyone else sees what this person is doing to you. You cannot defend yourself against this person. You will not fight them back. You act like you don't notice that they're flirting around you. You actually don't notice. You wouldn't badmouth that person. You wouldn't even tell anybody that you're being abused by this person. Like you have no complaints. You just kind of like robotic. They take your money. They might, hit you. It's worse than a toxic relationship. There's no such thing. You basically act as if you can't see wrong in them. Like that's the one person you just won't stand up to. And in your mind, sometimes you're like, oh, things are wrong. But you are completely powerless against this person. I know somebody in my family that's married to somebody that I keep saying that person got something on him. Because we've seen boyfriends after boyfriends for years in front of him. She spends all day on the phone after work with him, calling him Papi. Those who know what Papi means, I know there are people think that that's just like a nickname for Spanish men. No, it's not. When you're a Spanish first speaking person and you call another name Papi and his name is not Papi. Anyway. Here's my opinion on all this. On the love spell, what I want to say, that's a serious matter right there because you feel paralyzed. You feel powerless against this person. Everyone else is seeing it. Even when they're trying to tell you, you're just like a dope completely. And sometimes you might think that, you want to fight back, but when you are in front of this person has total control of your mind because they did a love spell on you. Okay, so if you find yourself in that situation and you're like, everyone is telling me, so even if you can't really tell what's going on, if somebody offers to help you or you just take the help. But with me, what I'm saying with all this, praying, if you don't believe in God, you better pick it back up. Whatever it is that made you lose your faith, I don't know. But anyway, with the love spells and just putting a spell on you, it all depends on what type of spells and what they want to do to you. It is definitely spells are to control you, to control your mind, get you to do what they want, get whatever they want from you, take your money, live a dirty lifestyle right in front of your eyes without you even saying the word, fighting back, protecting yourself, leaving them complete control of your mind, your feelings and emotions. My comments are that those evil people or spirits also attack you. They also attack you when you're doing well, so that you can feel total despair when everything you've built is crumbling. Like, they really want you to feel it. To me, it is to keep you worrying all the time and making decisions based on opportunity and desperation. Like, yo, I need to, then you get in trouble. You're not even that type of person. They will draw you in close to learn enough about you and then try something which I call the devil's offering. Like, they would be like, oh, find a way to kind of run it by you, real quick to see what you're going to see if you're going to fall for it. But I call it the devil's offering. So when you accept, if you do, they could watch you fall or contaminate your own spirit and subsequently create bad karma for yourself. I feel that with all this, the objective is to see you doing and feeling as bad as they do and feel. Now, if you believe in God and you're experiencing any of these feelings, any of these events, any of these things that are happening to you, I suggest you pray, and then you pray some more. Memorize and learn some of those scriptures and just go to church. But you can even you don't have to go to church online. I'm not saying any of this to scare you. In fact, I want you to stop feeling fearful and fight back. And I don't mean fight back the way they fight. That's devilish. Let them do what they do. If you turn into one of them, then they have won. Their point is to make you flip your lid and out of desperation, give in and ultimately turn into one of them. If you're not that person, if you're not one of them, don't react like they do. All right? You don't have to be religious to believe in God. If for some reason you have lost your faith, I think I said that, in the creator of the universe, you better bring that back, because that's the only thing that's going to really help you. It's going to take your focus away. See, God is going to help you. The universe is going to help you regardless. This is not going to be forever. Okay? But then you have to put the action. You have to do something about it. Okay, if you're just focusing on who is following you, who is behind you in the line, who is driving in, you gotta know, it's like you almost hypnotized. Having faith in God is all the weapon you need to defeat these devils. But if you think you can do it without God, go ahead and keep feeling and living like a targeted individual. Like I said, here's it in a nutshell. Somebody must have started it. But a lot of it, you are imagining it. Imagining it. And that's because they probably have a spell on you. Whether psychically that they did it, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Or a love spell. They did something to you. And then the point of all this, all my videos on targeted individual, the point is to take your mind off of it. If you, listen, get a grip. Have control of your own life. Don't let these people control you. Don't let these people control you. Okay, my mouth is all dry. I don't want to drink water because I want to finish, but do not let these people control you, because you can be, I don't know how long you've been experiencing this, but I'm telling you, they're messing with you psychologically. That's what a spell would be. That's what a psychic attack would be. And that's what a spiritual attack is, a little different, but it has the same effect. So you got to redirect that focus. You got to put it on something positive. Feed your brain good information, positive information. anything that you think can make you feel better, but don't focus on who is standing in line behind you. Okay? What are you doing that for? Think about it, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video and I was able to provide some useful information. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye.